What's going on, everybody? It's Joe from the Acceptable Casualties. Here to take a look at the finished Red October factory that I ended up finished painting. I figured I'd give you guys a quick look at it. So I'm just going to do this handheld, kind of just going to go through the model right now and show you guys what's going on. So yeah, this is the completed picture of, well, a completed video of the paint job that I ended up putting together here. So you guys see the brickwork going across here. Mostly dry brushing, wash. I didn't go too crazy on the highlights. I did do them for like the awnings that you guys see here. I did do some for down there, but as far as like bringing out the brick, I just hit it with a black wash. Same thing when you go down in here, like on the rubble piles, that's all dry brush. But as far as the brickwork on the ground goes, that gray brickwork, that just got hit with a wash. I really didn't dry brush that. Did some dry brushing, like I said, for the awnings over here. There's like that patina color on the side. Just kind of hit that with a wash as well, and then down back over here again, so you guys kind of get like a look. I kept it pretty simple right here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can spend a ton of time with, as far as like the barrels go, and a lot of the rubble and like some of the debris down here. You got like the I-beams and some things like that. You can pick out a ton of details going in here. Like there's like a piece of that broken like sheet metal that they have that would match up top over there for those beams going across the support beams. You guys had more stuff down here. Like, there's a ton of detail you could pick out on here. I tried to just keep I don't want to say keep it simple, but I wanted to look good, obviously. So like there's that. But like I could have spent days going through here, like really like picking everything out. But this took me about I don't know, maybe like 4 hours, 3-4 hours, just going through like dry brushing it. I did a couple coats of dry brush with the grays. I did like a base gray, and I'll show you guys the paint that I used. So I went to the store. I ended up picking up this Deco Art Americana. It's like matte finish. This is what the zinc. This is like the dark gray that I used for the floor base coat, and then that base to go on top of the black down there for the rubble. So this is what I used for that. It's like $1.20 a bottle, I think, for this right here. To do the highlights for that, this is the that gray coming out. Yeah, so this is like that light gray that I used. This is called Slate Gray from the same company right here. So yeah, these two together is what I used for my my grays in here. The zinc and then the light gray. Then for the patina color on the metal right there, like that off green, that very light green, it's just it's Sage Green by Craftsmart. I got this, like, I think Michael's is where I picked these up. It's like 70 cents, I think, for this thing. But I wanted to get like that that patina look that you get on some of the older buildings, like the just like in the factory setting. If you look on the Novus design site too, I think that's actually what they used for theirs as well. So yeah, it's a paint job that you would see in a lot of stuff that they use, like the coat metals and things like that. For the brick, I ended up getting that another 70-cent bottle from Craftsmart, the acrylic. It's called Brick Red right here. So I used that just for the brickwork right here. I picked up this to hit over with the highlights. It's a burnt sienna. I was gonna do that for highlights on here, but the color, surprisingly, like if you guys can see down there, it didn't pop as much as I wanted to. I tried it on some chimney stacks, and I'll put some pictures up on the Facebook page for those as well. It really didn't bring out as much as I was hoping for, so I opted not to do a dry brush over here, and then consciously with like that dirty wash look on top of everything. So this is what we're looking at right here. Like I said, this is for the Red October factory. I just want to give you guys just a quick look. I said I was going to show it up once I ended up painting it. The one thing that kind of bummed me out, and I didn't realize it until after I did it, and hopefully you guys can avoid this too. So when I hit it with the wash, obviously, it looks pretty decent everywhere. And then the awnings right here, the part that has the sheet metal on it, it's textured, so it's ridged. So I hit it pretty heavy with a wash, and if you can see, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit, down there, you can see how the wash gripped the sides of those little indents inside that sheet metal, and the way the wash would sit, it would adhere to the sides and start to lose, I guess, lose what the wash is supposed to do as far as it grabs onto the sides, but it's not as thick in the middle, so it almost caused like these, they're almost like circles, like little circle marks at the bottom of the pools where the wash was, and you kind of see it down there, see it over there, and that's just the way that the metal is shaped. See how it happened up there? And I think it's a combination of that and also how heavy I went with that wash because I really wanted to knock down that green and give it like a dirty, worn out look. And I think I might have went a little too heavy on here. I'm gonna come back. I've been messing with some options here as far as what I could do with it. I don't want to come back over it with some black paint, but I'm gonna mess around with some different options. Maybe hit it with like another coat of wash just in those areas to see if I can get it to kind of just darken up a little bit so the those circles aren't as prominent and kind of hide it a little bit. If I'm not able to do that, I might try to go back over it with like a wash down, like a black or something, and just see if I can get a little more coverage in there so these things don't pop as much. It's not a huge deal. Like if I said, if I'll pull it back here, it's not a huge deal, but it's noticeable. So it's something I want to work on. So if you guys run into that and you got like a quick fix for it, please pass it along because it would really make my day. But like I said, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. You guys know the routine. I'll be putting a couple more of these videos up every couple, maybe like week or two as I'm getting this project rolling here for Stalingrad. So I'll catch you guys later.